The best moments of the program are when students are proud of themselves for taking a college course in high school.
I had a student give me a painting this year of a Hartford Transit bus going down Main Street. He thought I would love it, and I do. And it's up in my office today, although I can't get to my office.
Recently, a student wrote to tell me that she uses things she learned in my classroom every day as she works as a nurse in a children's hospital.
I'd just like to give a heartfelt thank you to my amazing Master of School ECE drawing students for making the transition from the classroom to online learning as painless as it could possibly be.
The moment for me this year was in the beginning of the year when a student from last year's ECE class came up to me and told me that there was a big hole in her heart this year, that she missed Latin so much.
The best early college experience UConn teachers come from Wethersfield High School.
My most memorable moment this year was by far when I brought my ECE students to UConn for the Italian Immersion Day.
My heartfelt moment would be when we went off to go to distance learning the Friday before we left, and Sue Pomberg and Amy O'Brien and Carla Brown, all teachers I work with, just stepped right up to help us prepare for all the things we were going to need to do distance learning.
My most heartfelt moment of the year would have to be my student Emily, who one day when I walked in the classroom was standing at the board teaching the class. And she was teaching something like completely backwards from what I taught, but she was completely right also. It was such a different perspective, and it was a really cool moment for her and for me.
The most memorable moment this year was the look of excitement on my students' faces as I described in overly extreme detail courtly life under Henry VIII. They just wanted me to keep going.
There is nothing better than when my students come into my room, plop themselves in their seats, sigh, and say, I am so glad I have this class every day.
Hello, and welcome to the UConn Early College Experience Award Show. My name is Brian Gosherer, and I'm the director for UConn Early College Experience. I am so glad that you could join us to celebrate the outstanding achievements and accomplishments of our UConn Early College Experience instructors, site representatives, principals, and faculty coordinators. As you can see, this is not the regular format of our award ceremony, but as you know, Spring 2020 is no ordinary spring. But crisis reveals character, and rather than cancel the award ceremony, we decided to convert it to an awards show. This award show is intended to be lighthearted and to entertain you. By hook, by crook, or by some editing magic, we will make our speeches short, pithy, but all the time celebrating the important achievements of our UConn Early College Experience community. The award winners were nominated by their peers and their students for their outstanding contributions in the classroom. It's not easy to offer a UConn course at the high school, but our community has made it an integrated part of the educational culture in Connecticut. So come, join us to celebrate our important community. And now for the Principal Award for Program Support and Advocacy. This year's award winner is Thomas Moore, Principal at Wethersfield High School. Tom Moore supports the growth and development of UConn Early College Experience in important ways. He regularly attends Board of Education meetings to develop and diversify his UConn offerings. He hosts parent-student conferences to make sure students understand the importance of earning university credit before they attend the university. He also creates an environment where faculty feel free to develop themselves professionally by attending university events. Under Tom's leadership, Wethersfield High School has become one of the largest UConn ECE programs in the state. Tom actually started the program with us in 2012, and since then has woven ECE into the fabric of Wethersfield High School. Congratulations, Tom.
Thank you so much.
Good evening. I will be presenting the Site Representative Award for Excellence in Program Administration. This award is presented to a site representative who has shown a history of growing the UConn ECE program, continue to be a resource for their students and teachers, and has maintained a strong relationship with the UConn ECE program. This year's award winner is Alicia Marlowe from Campbell High School. Alicia was nominated by one of her instructors, who said she fulfills the following duties. She ensures that everyone has the proper information to register on time and are aware of their responsibilities. She makes sure teachers are familiar with grading procedures, syllabus production, and implementation. She works with students to make sure their schedule fits so that they can take their UConn ECE classes. She has worked tirelessly to make sure students are given the opportunity to succeed in a college or whatever course. Alicia supports higher education no matter where you come from and what your upbringing is. She treats all her students the same and our staff as well. We are very excited to present this award to Alicia and are honored to continue working with her.
Thank you to the ECE program staff, my high school administration, my high school ECE teachers. Without all of you, I would never be able to do any of this. Thank you so much.
Hello, my name is Jessica Dunn, and I'm the Assistant Director of UConn Early College Programs and Director of Student Enrichment. The next set of awards are for our instructors. As a program, we believe it's important to recognize our exceptional instructors whose hard work and dedication to their students and courses are what drives the success of early college experience. With over 1,400 certified instructors with UConn ECE, we are honored to be able to recognize a select few for their outstanding achievements during the past academic year. The first instructor award for excellence in course instruction goes to Mr. Eric Bosley, who teaches UConn History 1400 at Plainville High School. He was nominated by 3 of his History 1400 students. They say Mr. Bosley is an incredible teacher. Not only are his detailed lectures extremely interesting to listen to in class, but he was described as easy to talk to and is always willing to compromise his own schedule to speak to students after class. Conducting his own research and continued professional development allows Mr. Bosley to deliver exceptional instruction to his students. While one might sit back once they created their course, Mr. Bosley likes to change his History 1400 course every year to enhance the learning experience for his students, to help them grow and develop their skills within Plainville High School's UConn ECE academic community. We are very thankful for Mr. Bosley and his dedication to his students and the UConn ECE program, and are happy to share this Instructor Award for Excellence in Course Instruction with him today. Thank you.
I want to thank the whole ECE program, my administrators, and my teammates for being so supportive, and I want to thank my students because they're awesome.
Hi, I'm Melanie Banks, and the next Instructor Award for Excellence in Course Instruction goes to James Ceceri, UConn Art Instructor and Head of Visual and Performing Arts at the Master's School. James joined the UConn ECE family about 5 years ago and was one of 2 instructors that were instrumental in bringing the program to the Master's School. James' passion for his students and teaching is truly evident. In his nomination, he is described as someone who connects with his students as a professional, but also exhibits grace and humility. He is an unsung hero even while he's admired and respected by his students. His work has been honored by regional and national juried exhibitions, where just this past year alone, James was recognized at Tunxis Community College in a gallery event titled Portraits and Landscapes at the Barnes Franklin Gallery. James, we thank you for your dedication and for everything you do for the university, your high school, and your students. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Hi again, Melanie Banks here. Our next winner for the Instructor Award for Excellence in Course Instruction goes to Angela Brauer. Angela is a UConn Classics instructor where she has been teaching topics in advanced Latin at Ram High School since 2001 when she got certified. Angela's love for the Latin language began when she took 3 years of Spanish before taking a Latin course as a senior in high school. Her passion grew and so did her college plans. And as they say, the rest is history. Her students value and appreciate her work, and this is evident when her student Hannah adds that Mrs. Brauer maintains course integrity by ensuring that all of her students understand the comprehension, grammar, and literary devices utilized in the Latin text. She comes to class prepared to teach and actively engage her students in learning. Angela, we congratulate you on this well-deserved award and thank you for your commitment to your students. Congrats.
Thank you.
Hello, I'm Nella Kwasnichka, and today I will be presenting 2 awards for excellence in course instruction. The first award goes to Libby Intiman from Trumbull High School, who teaches UConn Philosophy 1101. Libby was nominated by our ECE faculty coordinator, Mitch Green. Professor Green has known Libby since he launched the ECE philosophy program in 2015. Libby was one of the first teachers to apply and be approved for certification. She's been teaching her course as often as she has been able to since that time and has always encouraged her administration to support the offerings of UConn classes at her high school. Libby's passion for teaching philosophy rubs off on her students. She reports that her students regularly tell her that her philosophy class makes them think harder than they have ever had to elsewhere. As a result, Libby gets her students to learn a great deal without noticing how hard they're working. Libby has also led her students to compete in high school ethics bowls at Yale and UConn. She is always enthusiastic and ready to participate, and we are very fortunate that she is a partner with UConn ECE. Congratulations, Libby. We look forward to your partnership for many years to come.
Thank you.
Good evening. I'm Carissa Rutkowskis, and I have the honor of awarding Jeffrey Kern of E.O. Smith High School the next Instructor Award for Excellence in Course Instruction. Jeff was nominated by Dr. Nalini Ravishankar, our UConn ECE faculty coordinator in statistics. When I called Jeff to share the good news, I was met with a gruff hello with underlying tones of "what do you want?" which is exactly how I answer the phone when I get a phone number I don't recognize. After explaining who I was and why I was calling, Jeff shared a hearty laugh, followed by, "My wife isn't going to believe this." Well, Mrs. Kern, believe it. Jeff has been a UConn ECE instructor for 20 years. In 2000, he became certified in statistics 1100Q, and in 2005, he added on math 1030Q. Jeff has a long history of high-level interaction with Dr. Ravishankar and the ECE office. He offers guidance to new teachers during the annual statistics workshop and is ever friendly and willing to help. Last year, we had excellent news. 3 UConn ECE statistics students in Jeff's class won the 2nd place award in the Connecticut ASA, American Statistical Association, Statistical Poster Contest. As a consequence of winning the award, they were automatically entered into the National ASA Poster Contest, where they won 3rd prize. ASA sent checks and plaques to Jeff at E.O. Smith to share with students. Dr. Ravishankar calls this a clear indication of the level of motivation, encouragement, and information that Jeff transmits to his students. Congratulations, Jeff.
Thank you, UConn ECE.
Hey there. So this time I have the pleasure of presenting the Instructor Award for Excellence in Course Instruction to Sarah Tibbetts from Daniel Hand High School. Sarah is a veteran instructor who has been teaching UConn Chemistry 1127Q and 1128Q since she was certified in 2005. Sarah was nominated by 3 of her UConn ECE chemistry students who describe her as a passionate, thoughtful, and engaging teacher who loves her job. Her students find her easy to talk to and appreciate her as a teacher. While the class is very difficult, her students cannot imagine not having her teach them. They say she provides thoughtful insight and is a great role model. She ensures rigor while taking the time to stay after school every day, helping students who may need additional support to understand the material. She adheres to the UConn chemistry syllabi and maintains the standard of college instruction. It's clear that her students value her, as do we in the office. Sarah, we are honored to have you as one of our UConn ECE instructors, and we commend you for everything you do for the university, your high school, and your students. Congratulations.
Thank you to my students. You make my work rewarding and fun.
Hello, my name is Jessica Hinckley from the Office of Early College Programs. Today I'm happy to present the Rookie of the Year Award for First Year Instruction to Carla Tony from Newington High School, who teaches UConn Italian courses through UConn Early College Experience. Seth Korn, the ECE site representative at Newington High School who nominated Carla, said that she was instrumental in getting NHS's Italian program approved to offer UConn courses. She was excited at the prospect of certification in order to provide her students with the opportunity and access to earn college credit. Carla is currently the high school program leader for the World Language Department at Newington High School. She took her first group of ECE Italian students to the Italian Immersion Day in Stores and took third place with her students in the Italian Quiz Bowl. Students are already talking about how they are going to try to beat their record next year. Carla continues to work closely with her UConn ECE faculty coordinator for Italian, Tina Chiappetta-Miller, to ensure that the rigor and content of the course is challenging and meets the needs of her students as they engage in a college course taught in high school. Carla not only works to help improve the lives of the students in her classes, but has also inspired other instructors in the World Language Department to apply to be instructors with UConn ECE. Newington High School, with Carla's inspiration, will now be offering an additional 12 new UConn credits for students to register for, paving the way for more students at Newington High School to have access to college-level courses and a rigorous course experience in their high school career. We are very happy to be able to present the Rookie of the Year Award for First Year Instruction to Carla, and hope to see her and her students again next year at the Italian Immersion Day.
Thank you so much for this award.
And now for the Jan Pikel Award for Continued Excellence in Course Instruction. The Jan Pikel Award was created in 2008 for instructors who were consistently and continually nominated for Outstanding Instructor. And this year's winner is William Schultz at Enfield High School. Bill Schultz is one of our chemistry instructors who was first certified in 2004. His students consistently say that he makes chemistry applicable, approachable, and fun. Not only is Bill active in our chemistry program, but he's an active site representative as well, making sure that students register for the program and understand the benefits. He actively attends summer institutes, workshops, and motivates his students to engage in science outside the classroom. Bill won the Outstanding Instructor Award in 2009. In 2016-2017, he applied for and won the Course Enhancement Grant to build solar panels for the high school. In addition to his acumen as a teacher, he is a great colleague and mentor. We are so honored to celebrate you again with this award. Thanks, Bill.
Hi, I'd like to thank everyone at Enfield High School for all the help they provide, and also at UConn.
Now, I'd like to introduce a great friend of the program, Professor Tom Recchio. Tom served as the faculty coordinator for our first-year writing program for over 25 years. During his time, his academic leadership helped us achieve a stronger program with higher standards. Upon his retirement, it was only fitting that we name the award after him, the Thomas E. Recchio Faculty Coordinator Award in Academic Leadership. Tom, are you here? Oh, there you are.
Well, thank you, Brian. I have to say it gives me special pleasure to present this award for academic leadership to Scott Campbell, the faculty coordinator for English. As ECE leadership and staff know, I was the faculty coordinator for English for more than 25 years, so I have intimate knowledge of the peculiar challenges involved in coordinating hundreds of teachers for thousands of students in schools in every corner of the state. Scott has met these challenges with imagination, sensitivity, intelligence, and sheer hard work. So how can one person provide focus, quality materials and assignments, faculty enrichment, team building, and satisfy the requirements of bureaucracy? And Scott's strategy has been to get everyone involved. So the key to Scott's success, it seems to me, It involves his genius for getting teachers to work with each other in common projects, modeling his work with them, their work with their students. So in conferences, Scott organizes teachers to share with each other their best practices, most compelling readings, most challenging and exciting assignments, most productive student projects, and so on. He nurtures the community from within rather than directs it from outside. Scott is a good man doing good work. I cannot be happier than to present him this award.
Hey, thank you, ECE. This really means a lot. I'm sure in a future year when I'm looking back on 2020, the second thing I think about will be the work we did together. Thanks so much.
This brings us to the end of our award show. We hope you enjoyed watching. For all of the award winners, congratulations and thank you for your great contributions. To my great staff, thank you for putting this all together. On behalf of us all at UConn Early College Experience, goodbye.
It's always funny when I visit Senora Williams' Spanish language and culture class. The students speak fluent Spanish, and even though I took Spanish in high school and freshman year in college, I never have a clue as to what they're saying.
We were doing a lab to collect hydrogen gas and pop it in the flame of a Bunsen burner, which immediately became a big competition to see which group would get the most dramatic reaction.
A funny thing that happened to me this year, or happy thing, was my students brought me a cupcake for my birthday.
And what did you do with it?
I ate it.
Funniest moment for me was the actual in-class preparation we did for the Italian Quiz Bowl at UConn. We learned a lot, we laughed a lot, and we'll never forget the memories that we made.
Well, we found a toy dragon on the sidewalk, and we made a zip line for the dragon in the classroom. That's pretty fun.
With distance learning, you have to make sure that you have a great assistant. I have Professor Peabody with me, helps me all the time.
One of the funniest conversations of my philosophy class so far was when we read a story by Bison called Made of Meat, and the conversations that we had when we realized that people might just be blobs of flapping meat.
All right, funniest moment of the year. Two of them happened together. Kid made wintergreen as part of an extra experiment and he spilled it everywhere. Smelled great. And another kid was working with Selsun Blue shampoo and he spilled it everywhere. And the two together smelled terrible for days.
So earlier this year when we were starting the virtual learning in our quarantine with some new students, I have a song that they learn, Oestimus Decenti, to help them learn the present tense. And I was just jamming along to the song, and they were jamming along with me because they had the words, and I didn't find out till the next day that they couldn't hear the music because it was playing on my laptop. So, Oestimus Decenti, all by myself, and found out they didn't have music.
One of the most hilarious moments in this course was when a student wrote his research paper on Ivan the Terrible and the time of troubles in Russian history, and he called it Big Trouble in Big Russia, which was a play on the very popular 80s movie Big Trouble in Little China. I don't think I've laughed that hard in a long time.
A few weeks ago, I played a piece of music for my sound and composition students, and they hated it so much they made me turn it off. So I wrote to the composer who wrote back to them with a note expressing his delight at their visceral reaction.